Battle of the Brains, presented by Invest 529, Central Virginia's high school academic quiz show. Today's match features Cave Spring High School versus St. Christopher's School. Let's play.
Hello and welcome to Battle of the Brains, Central Virginia's longest-running high school academic quiz show. I'm Cheryl Miller. This season, our teams are playing for a combined scholarship total of $20,000, courtesy of Invest 529 and the E.W. Scripps Foundation. The final four teams will each get a share, the winning school receiving $10,000 at the end of our season. Our competition welcomes teams from schools all across the Commonwealth of Virginia. The academic athletes joining us today, the Knights of Cave Spring High School, coached by Tamara Carson. Located in the Roanoke County, Cave Spring High School has a long history of academic and athletic excellence. Also with us today, the Saints of St. Christopher's School, coached by Alina Shahutsky. St. Christopher's School was founded in 1911. It's a private college preparatory school for boys located in the city of Richmond. The school emphasizes education, its honor code, and community. And it's great to have all of these students with us today for Battle of the Brains. Our match will consist of 3 toss-up rounds and a category round. Players wishing to answer will buzz in and wait for me to call on them before giving their answer. Any interruption of questions with an incorrect answer will result in a point deduction. There is no deduction for an incorrect answer to a completed question. All right, students, welcome. Let's start the first toss-up round. What type of galaxies have 3 visible parts? Declan.
Spiral.
Spiral is correct. The fictional character James Bond is employed by what British agency? Stefania.
MI6.
MI6 is correct. Myeloid tissue is a soft gelatinous tissue that fills the cavities of the bones. What is the more common name of this material? Declan.
Bone marrow.
Correct. It can either be red or yellow. What general name is given to animals that spend a majority of their lives in trees? Robert.
Arboreal.
Correct. By the age of 3, he had been orphaned and adopted by the Allen family of Richmond, Virginia. Anna.
Edgar Allan Poe.
Correct. Beethoven and Mozart were composers during what musical era? Let's see. Declan.
Classical.
Correct. Late 1700s to the 1820s. The first ruler to use this title was Simeon I, while the last was Ferdinand I, both of Bulgaria. It was most notably used from 1547 to 1917. Brody.
Tsar.
That is correct. This college boasts the only all-female Corps of Cadets in the nation. This school's Virginia Women's Institute for Leadership is located in Stanton. Name the college. Anna.
Hollins University.
That is incorrect. St. Christopher's? Declan?
Longwood.
It's actually Mary Baldwin College. Located in Virginia, it is the nation's only national park dedicated to the performing arts. Name it. Anna.
Jefferson National Forest.
That is incorrect. St. Christopher's? Robert?
Blackfriars.
It's actually Wolf Trap in Vienna, Virginia. Who was the author of the first systematic treatise on political science, The Republic? Stefania.
Plato.
Plato is correct. In 1876, Custer's last stand at Little Bighorn took place in what present-day U.S. state? Stefania.
South Dakota.
That is incorrect. St. Christopher's? Sutton?
North Dakota.
It was actually in Montana. Onomatopoeia is the formation of a word from a sound associated with it. Spell onomatopoeia. And time is up. It's O-N-O-M-A-T-O-P-O-E-I-A. Onomatopoeia. It's hard to frame a fearful symmetry of this kind of creature that also, Anna.
Panther.
That is incorrect. I'll finish for St. Christopher's. It's hard to frame the fearful symmetry of this kind of creature that also appears with a zebra on a lifeboat in The Life of Pi. Shere Khan of the Jungle Book is another example of this mascot of the Cincinnati Bengals. Name this feline, also dear to Clemson football fans. Robert?
Tiger.
That is correct. The answer is among this list: Captain John Smith, John Rolfe, Sir Thomas Dale, or Sir William Berkeley. Which man would marry the Native American princess Pocahontas? Declan.
John Rolfe.
That is correct, John Rolfe. Which term designates a narrative poem in rhythmic verse suitable for singing? Anna.
Ballad.
Correct. In what quadrant of the Cartesian coordinate plane are the cosine and the secant functions positive while the sine and tangent functions are negative? Bryce.
Fourth quadrant.
That is correct. All right, teams, watch the monitors. Here's a video question from the Brainy Bunch, and you must wait until the question is asked completely before buzzing in.
The skink, unlike the skunk, is what type of animal?
Zephania.
Rodent.
That is incorrect. St. Christopher's. Sutton.
Marsupial.
It's actually a lizard. And that's a skink. All right, good job by our teams. Up next, we're going to meet today's players, and then they'll take on the category round when Battle of the Brains continues. Stay right here.
Miss a week of Battle of the Brains? Want to catch up on the full season of play? Watch full episodes on our YouTube channel.
Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
Here are the scores following the first toss-up round here on Battle of the Brains. Our team from Cave Spring High School with 40 points. Our team from St. Christopher School with 70 points. And we'll get back to our match just ahead. But first, we want to introduce you to today's players. Let's start with our team from Cave Spring High School of Roanoke. They are the Knights. Their coach is Tamara Carson. They're our longest traveled school to come join us here for Battle of the Brains. We appreciate it. First up is Jean Picard, who is a junior who attends Roanoke Valley Governor's School, also co-captain of the debate club and enjoys hiking in her free time. Next up is Zephania Bratu, who is a freshman who enjoys studying history, biology, and politics, enjoys playing soccer and tennis, and participates in both the chess club and the school debate club. The team captain is Bryce Hagee, who is a junior. Favorite subjects are math and history, enjoys volunteering, watching sports, and hanging out with friends, and apparently doing the Macarena. And wrapping up our team is Anna Martin, who is a senior, enjoys reading, NPR, and hanging out with her pet frog, and hopes to study international relations. Good to have our team here from Cave Spring High School playing Battle of the Brains. Now let's meet our team from St. Christopher School. The Saints are coached by Alina Shahutsky. First up is Brody Schlobaum, who is a sophomore, is a member of the school's theater department and enjoys participating at local trivia competitions. We'll have to take on each other one day. Declan McDonald is the senior who is the captain of the team, runs track and cross country, plans to study engineering in college. Next up is Robert Head, who is a junior. Favorite subjects are history and English, plays on the football team and also in a jazz band. And finally, our team player from St. Christopher School, Sutton Olson, who is a junior, is passionate about mathematics and plays on the school's soccer team. That is our team from St. Christopher's. Great to have you here from Richmond with us today. And now we're going to get to our category round, where each team will select one 10-question category from today's choices. If the team gets all of its questions correct in the allotted time, we'll give them a 20-point bonus. Teams, take a look. Here are today's categories from which you may choose. They are Guitar Hero, literary works with "and" in the title, and body part anagrams. And we do note that in this round, only the captains can officially answer for the team, though they may confer with their teammates to try to come up with the correct answer. By the rules, the high score team gets first choice of category. That is our team from St. Christopher School. So Declan, quickly talk it over with your teammates and let me know what category you would like to play. All right, Declan?
Literary works with "and" in the title.
All right, identify the author of the following literary works with "and" in the title. The first is The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Pass.
Robert Louis Stevenson. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
C.S. Lewis.
Correct. Of Mice and Men.
John Steinbeck.
Correct. The Old Man and the Sea.
Ernest Hemingway.
Correct. The Prince and the Pauper.
Charles Dickens.
That would be Mark Twain. Romeo and Juliet.
Shakespeare.
Correct. And Still I Rise.
Pass.
Maya Angelou. Green Eggs and Ham.
Dr. Seuss.
Correct. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Roald Dahl.
Correct. And finally, Sarah, Plain and Tall.
Ernest Hemingway.
Patricia McLaughlin. Good job on that category. Pretty well read. All right, Cave Spring, it will either be Guitar Hero or Body Parts Anagram. Bryce, talk it over with your teammates. Let me know what you'd like to play.
Body parts anagrams.
All right, you may need your pencil and paper for this one. Name the body part which can be derived by rearranging the letters in each of the following common English words. The first is the word R, A-R-E.
Ear.
Correct. Keen.
Knee.
Correct. Earth.
Heart.
Correct. Weights. W-A-I-T-S. Weights.
Waist.
Correct. Impart.
Armpit.
Correct. Lamp.
Palm.
Correct. Limped.
Dimple.
Correct. Sink.
Kins.
That would be skin. And fringe.
Finger.
Correct. And finally, cafe.
Face.
And that is correct. Good job unscrambling those scrambled words. Good job by both of our teams here in the category round. Up next, they'll take on another toss-up round when Battle of the Brains continues.
Battle of the Brains is always available. Find full episodes on YouTube and follow Battle of the Brains on social media.
Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
Here are the scores following the category round here on Battle of the Brains. Our Cave Spring High School team with 85 points, our St. Christopher School team with 100 points. And now it's back to Battle of the Brains in another toss-up round. A reminder for our teams, you do lose points if you interrupt a question with an incorrect answer, and there's no conferring in the toss-up rounds. Here we go. In Ptolemy's view of the cosmos, where did he place the Earth? Declan.
The center of the universe.
That is correct. The Secret Service gave him the code name Timberwolf, named as President of the U.S., a World War II pilot who also had a son who was a president. Stefania.
George Bush the Elder.
That is correct, George H.W. Bush. Virginian Edith Bowling Galt acted as a steward of which U.S. president's administration? Declan.
Ronald Reagan.
That is incorrect. Cave Spring. Stefania.
Eisenhower.
It was actually Woodrow Wilson. The only two people to receive it while still living were Winston Churchill and Mother Teresa. Name this honorary status. Anna.
Nobel Peace Prize?
That is incorrect. I'll finish for St. Christopher's. Name this honorary status usually conferred only at birth or after passing an examination.
Sainthood.
It's actually citizenship. What is the name for the point in a planet's orbit that is farthest from the sun? Jean, I'm sorry.
The pole?
That is incorrect. St. Christopher's? Declan?
The extreme.
It's actually called the aphelion. In water, they are typically 2 angstroms long, and their presence explains water's oddly high boiling point. Name these intermolecular forces. Jean?
Hydrogen bonds?
Correct. Name any 2 of the railroad properties in the game of Monopoly. Bryce?
Reading and B&O.
That is correct. Also the short line and the Pennsylvania. Voiced by Kelsey Grammer, name Krusty the Clown's longtime sidekick who had it out for Bart Simpson. Robert?
Slideshow Bob.
That is correct. All right, teams, here is another video question from the Brainy Bunch. And again, wait until the question is asked completely before buzzing in.
Who was the first African American to win one of tennis's Grand Slam titles?
Sutton?
Serena Williams.
That is incorrect. Cave Spring? Zephania?
Ash.
It was actually Althea Gibson who won the French Championship singles in 1956. The smallest bones in the human body are what trio of bones that modify and transfer vibrations from the eardrum to the inner ear? Jean?
The cochlea?
That is incorrect. St. Christopher's? Declan?
The ear bones.
They are bones in the ear. They're the hammer, the anvil, and the stirrup. Bordeaux is a city in southern France. Spell Bordeaux. Zephania.
Bordeux.
That is incorrect. St. Christopher. Brody.
Bordeux.
That is correct. In rating sunscreen, what do the letters SPF stand for? Robert.
Sun protection factor.
That is correct. What contiguous U.S. state has the longest freshwater coastline? Declan.
California.
That is incorrect. Cave Spring. Zephania.
Michigan.
Michigan is correct. Born Norma Jean Mortensen on June 1st, 1926 in Los Angeles, by what name was this movie star better known? Anna.
Marilyn Monroe.
Correct. What is the ballet term for a slow body pivot while maintaining a pose and standing on one leg? Robert.
A pirouette.
That is incorrect. Cave Spring. Anna.
Plie.
It's actually called a promenade. When a chemical system at equilibrium is perturbed, the system will shift so as to minimize the effect of the perturbation and restore equilibrium. This is a statement of what French chemist's namesake principle?
Le Chatelier.
That is correct, Le Chatelier. And that buzzer means one more toss-up round just ahead. We'll double the point score for our teams for a correct answer. Stay tuned to see which team is today's winner and going on to round 2 here on Battle of the Brains.
Love Battle of the Brains? Ready for your high school team to play next season? Go to battleofthebrains.net to learn more.
Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
Still anybody's match as we head into the final round here on Battle of the Brains. Here's a look at the score. Cave Spring High School with 125 points, St. Christopher School with 150 points. Now for this final toss-up round, the point score for a correct answer is doubled, but so is the penalty for an incorrect answer given before I finish the question. There is no deduction for an incorrect answer to a completed question. Good luck, teams. This is our final toss-up round. This collection of web pages allows anyone to enter a particular site and view, as well as edit bits of text. Ward Cunningham created the first collection in 1995 and named them for what Hawaiian word that means quick? Bryce.
Wikipedia.
We will accept that, yes. Wiki is the word meaning quick. According to Hebrew tradition, who was the child stealer and demonic first wife of the biblical Adam? Zephania.
Lilith.
Lilith is correct. In Latin, their names would be Severus, Beatus, Soniculus, Verecundus, Sternium, Mediculus, and Fatuus. Name this septet of whistling height challenge companions of Snow White. Robert.
The Seven Dwarfs.
Correct. That was hard for me to get through. Name the nation of many fjords whose cities include Lillehammer and Oslo. Bryce.
Norway.
Correct. In what school of philosophy did the idea that matter is comprised of invisible and indivisible particles originate? Anna.
Materialism.
That is incorrect. St. Christopher's? Declan.
Cubism.
It's actually called atomist. What type of business is established as an independent legal entity separate from the individuals that own it? Zephania.
Corporation.
Correct. Who was the last ruler of the United Mongol Empire? Declan.
Genghis Khan.
That is incorrect. Cave Spring. Zephania.
Kublai Khan.
It's actually Manke Kong. What Asian nation is the world's largest producer of sweet potatoes? Sutton.
India.
That is incorrect. Cave Spring. Zephania.
China.
China is correct. It is sometimes indicated with respect to time by a dot over the variable in question. What is this mathematical process of finding the slope of a function? Sutton.
Derivation.
That is correct. What is the name given to the study of the relationship between organisms and their surroundings? Declan.
Environmental science or ecology.
Ecology is correct, yes. In what sport would you use an open-faced club sand wedge? Robert.
Golf.
Correct. With a force of 261 ships and 40,000 men, General Douglas MacArthur invaded Korea behind enemy lines in 1950 at what location? Zephania.
Incheon.
Incheon is correct. Of the 19 September 11th hijackers, 15 were citizens of which Middle Eastern country?
Saudi Arabia.
Correct, Saudi Arabia. Set by retreating Confederate soldiers, the resulting fire consumed 9/10 of Richmond, Virginia's business district. In which year did this occur? Zephania.
1864.
That is incorrect. St. Christopher's? Robert?
1865.
That is correct. The title was first used by Englishman John Donne in one of his sermons. What was this title that American Ernest Hemingway used for his famous 1940 novel about the Spanish Civil War? Anna?
Liberal.
That is incorrect. St. Christopher's? Robert?
A Farewell to Arms.
It's actually For Whom the Bell Tolls. Victoria is the capital of what Western Canadian province? Zephania?
Vancouver Island.
That is incorrect. St. Christopher's? Declan?
British Columbia.
That is correct. What is the essential protein in human blood that transports oxygen from the lungs? Zephania?
Hemoglobin.
Correct, to the tissues. Which U.S. constitutional amendment gave 18-year-olds the right to vote? Sutton?
The 19th.
That is incorrect. Cave Spring? Anna?
21st.
It was the 26th. And that buzzer is the end of our match. While our judges double-check the final score, here's a reminder of how to stay connected with us here at Battle of the Brains.
Stay up to date on Battle of the Brains. Follow along as your favorite teams advance this season. Visit battleofthebrains.net to learn more and follow the show on social at Battle of the Brains. Join us next week on Battle of the Brains as we welcome students from First Colonial High School playing against Nansemond Suffolk Academy.
And now here's the final score for today's match, determining which of our teams will continue on to round 2 in this season's competition. A great match by both of our teams today. Our team from Cave Spring High School ends the match with 265 points. Great job today by Jean, Zephania, Bryce, and Anna. And our winners today with a final score of 290 points, our team from St. Christopher School in Richmond. Great job today by Sutton, Robert, Declan, and Brody. We will see you in round 2. I'm Cheryl Miller. Thank you for watching and playing along here on Battle of the Brains, and we'll see you back here next week. Great match, teams.
Game over. Thank you for watching Battle of the Brains. Presented by Invest 529. Goodbye.